I think parents have always cared about resilience for their kids, but we have more overprotective parents now than we ever did in the past. We have parents who, are kind of hovering around like helicopters. We have parents who raise their kids in bubbles. We have parents who make sure that their kids get a trophy for every single thing that they do. And I think because of that, a lot of kids are actually sheltered from some of the setbacks that might actually help them practice the skills of resilience. And one of the things as a parent that I've found really powerful about this is when I'm going through a difficulty, I've started asking my kids for advice, actually asking them, well, what would you do in a situation like this? Allows them to feel like I trust their judgment. It can normalize struggle for our kids and show them, look, everybody has setbacks and everybody faces adversity. My wife and I have 3 kids. Our daughters are 9 and 6, and our son is 3. I was preparing for a big speech, and I was a little bit nervous. And I went to one of our daughters, and I said, what should I do? And she said, well, the first thing you should do is you should think about the times when you were nervous before, and it went really well. And that will, kind of reassure you. And then you should also find somebody in the audience who's smiling and who, kind of gives you a little bit of encouragement, and you should look at that person. And so a few weeks later, she had a school play to be in, and she was a little nervous. And instead of me saying, oh, here, I know the answer, I said, well, what did you tell me to do when I was in that situation? And she remembered right away, and she was really excited for the school play. And I even saw her kind of looking for the person in the audience who was beaming that she could connect with. Every kid faces adversity. In some cases, it's serious, but there's also the minor setbacks that are part of every kid's life. Failing a test, forgetting lines in a school play, being rejected socially. They need the strength to be able to face them and say, look, I can get through this, and even be able to learn from that situation. The more that we can equip our kids to face difficulties and bounce back, not just to where they were before, but stronger, the better their lives will end up being.